Hi guys, welcome. My name is Marlon, the New York Nerd, and I am going to give you a 3 month or so, 4 month review of my SunPower solar panels. So I got solar panels installed in November, and they finally got turned on about early December, as you can see right here. About December 7th, they got turned on. And just want to talk about how my experience has been so far and what kind of savings, what kind of energy potential I've seen, what kind of solar power I've been able to obtain through the use of my solar panels. So just to go back a little bit, if you guys watched my previous video about the installation, I kind of documented the whole installation by my local SunPower affiliate, and they were great. I worked with a great guy. He was able to give me a ton of information and no complaints, right? Um, Everything from the sales to installation to working with financing was really well. I chose to buy my system. A lot of people do with lease, but I just don't like lease because you don't get the full benefit of your system. So one thing I've learned since going through this process is that it's like three, at least three-way benefit for getting solar, right? So number one, you're green. You are generating your own electricity from the sun, and you're not using it from a power plant, right? One, you that's the carbon and everything. Carbon footprint is lower, everything. Two, you're saving money on the electrical bill because you're not paying for the energy that you're getting from the sun to the electric company, right? You're not getting that bill. And three, you're getting paid by your state, whatever authority, state government for generating power that you use or your neighbors use by giving this power back to the grid. So it's really it seems like a no-brainer to me. You do pay for the installation and for the devices, but I think over time it pretty much evens out, right? And from day one, you have a great feeling because you're generating your own electricity. It's nothing like it. I don't. It's one of the most amazing things that you can do as a homeowner or someone who, I guess, lives in a property that has good sunlight. Um, and for me specifically, I had to do some major work to get solar because I had some huge trees around my property that were blocking a lot of the sunlight, so I had to get those cut down. I know cutting down trees is bad for the environment, but I have a ton of other trees that I'm sure we're not gonna miss the oxygen. Um, and I promise I'm gonna plant some more trees somewhere else to make up for it. All right. But anyway, let's get into this. All right, so let's dive in. So December uh, 7th or so, I got my solar panels installed. Um, I shouldn't say installed; they were installed some weeks before, but it takes a while for um, your utility to turn it on for you to get it connected and change the meters and all that. So it got turned on. I was able to register produced energy from that date, right? As you can see here, the green bar in the bar graph is how much solar energy I was able to produce each day, right? And the blue is the total amount of energy that my home used on the same day. So in most cases, the total amount of kilowatt hours that I've used for the day is more than I was able to generate with solar power because you use 20 power you use energy 24 hours a day and you only produce solar at uh, probably half of the day, 12 hours, 10, 12 hours, depending on the time of year. So you can see that equates to a total of about half of the energy that I used in my house for the month of December were produced by my solar panels. And it's not so half of the energy that I used for my household power my house for the month of December was produced by the sun. I guess simply that's how it is. Um, in some cases, you'll see here where I did not have my solar panels turned on. This is just net energy that I took from the grid. But as the solar panels came on, this becomes less and less. Unless it's days where it was cloudy or it was snowing and have um, I did not have good sunlight hitting the panels during that time. So let's see. In December, around, this is the 12th. Yeah, same here. I wish it would show the amount of sunlight, or like cloudy day. If it did not, it just shows precipitation. So other than precipitation, just a regular cloudy day is not going to give you a lot of solar energy production from your panels. But overall, what I'm really proud of is that during the month of December, a month where there isn't much, um, you know, the days aren't as long as during the summer and the sunlight isn't as strong, we still were able to get 50%, over 50% of our energy usage from the sun. And this is not even the whole month, right? Imagine if we were turned on for the whole month. Who knows? Um, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next month. Yep, January. January in the tri-state Northeast area. How much do you think I produced? Hey, look at that. In the month of January in New Jersey, I was able to, with a 8 kilowatt system, I was able to produce more energy from solar than I used in my house. So this was like a net good month, right? Um, a lot more orange. Orange is really like what I consider the gold, because it shows the times where your sun was producing more energy, your solar panel system was producing more energy than you used, and you could really bank that. You're really making, um, you're really rolling back your meter, and you're getting pretty much paid to generate electricity for your neighbors, for your grid. So this is a good month, and this is January. This is excellent. This is like awesome, right? This shows that the system that I have is rightly sized for the purpose of what I wanted. I wanted to try to maximize the solar energy produced, so that my house gets as much solar power as I can, and I'm able to offset anybody else's who's taken from the grid. So trying my best to be as green, as net zero as possible, and I'm glad that this house that I got has great roof pitch and angle and everything to fit the amount of panels that I wanted to make this kind of production. Um, so yeah, compared to December, we hit our target. This is like, if I could hit this every month, I'll be extremely happy, and it'll be great. You know, my system is an 8 kilowatt system, and the max that we're able to generate at any point in time in this month is 6.8, which is decent. Again, December, decent. I think it'll be hard to ever get that full 8, because I have two arrays, two different sets of solar panels on my roof. So the sun will have to be hitting those two arrays at max intensity for a certain period of time for it to get the full, usage of the full energy production of all the panels. All right, let's look at February. February, we did exactly. We almost hit it right on the head, right? The exact 367 energy production by our solar panels, and 367 kilowatt hours of energy used by my household. So it was like a break even month, right? So where we at now? So in New Jersey, when you hit 1,000 kilowatt hours, you get what's called now a TREC payment, and that's when I mentioned you get paid for just for producing, whether you use it, you don't use it, someone else you get paid just for the production of the solar power. When you hit 1,000 is when you get a payment. That's like the point where you get a payment. So after the first 3 months, I got my first payment. and this is the 3 months in the winter. So I expect that as the spring and summer come along, where the days are longer and the sun output is higher, um, I should be able to hit that 1,000 mark much quicker. Hopefully every month, which would be great. Start really making the most out of this. So you can see here a decent amount more gold as is displayed in this report. The gold is what we're really looking for. Great couple of days here where we had like crazy beautiful sunlight, and I probably used minimal electricity. And then we had some, peaks where it was probably cloudy or snowy. After all, it is still February. The sort of peak and ending peak of winter in the Northeast. So exciting, right? I'm happy about this, and I'm looking forward to the next month. We think March, things only gonna get better. Let's see, March. Here we go. March 2021. Wow, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is excelente right here. Excelente. Uh March 2021, we were able to generate more than double the amount of electricity energy we've used in this house by our solar panels. So for every kilowatt hour that we used, something was plugged in, we were able to generate 2 times that amount from our solar panels. So look at this. Just last month we were at 1,000. We just hit 1,000, and in March alone we almost doubled that. Right. So I should be expecting another strike payment within the next month. Right, by early April. So that's exciting, and look how much gold is here, man. Look how much, and you know what? I guess they really calculate this really well, because they, in the calculation that they give you with the savings, they anticipate all this, and it's kind of baked in already. So, they give you a payback right away, and it takes a couple years. I forgot how much it was for me. I'll try to look that up and update you guys. But yeah, they bake that in. They know what's gonna happen. But it's just good to see it come to fruition, because everything sounds kind of sales pitchy at first. But it's awesome to see this. And again, this is March. Spring just started. We're now getting some days of sun, and we're able to get this kind of production. It's really exciting. It really makes me look forward to what is going to happen for the rest of the year, rest of the spring, summer, and even the fall. So that's pretty much it. I think that covers everything that I want to talk about. I just want to bring this up just to show how the temperature correlates to how my solar panels performed. So you can see some areas here where there was high precipitation, correlates to low energy production days, because probably a lot of rain, cloudiness, or snow. What does this say? To tell you, that's just wind precipitation. So it doesn't say if it's water or rain or snow, but yeah, that's the only thing. If your solar panels are covered with snow, you're not gonna generate that much. If it's a cloudy day, you're not gonna generate that much. You're not gonna generate not anything at all. You are gonna generate something, because on cloudy days we do get some solar production, because just because you don't see the sun doesn't mean the rays and that energy isn't being passed through and absorbed by your solar panels, which is something that I learned that I wasn't really aware of until I had solar panels installed. So yeah, really excited. SunPower, I would like to see someone else is reports, because I've only dealt with SunPower. I don't really know how all the other panels perform, but what I was able to research prior to buying into the system is that SunPower has one of the best, if not the best, highest efficiency panels out. And I'm excited I got to work with them. They were available in my area, so looking forward to high production, like higher energy numbers for the next couple months, and I'm definitely update you guys at like a 6 month period just to see how it goes after 6 months. All right. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, stay up for updates. If you have any questions, I would love to know what questions you have. If you're looking to get a system and you are in New Jersey, you want to get a referral to the company that I used, reach out to me, send me a message, and I'll get you in direct contact with the salesperson that I used. He was awesome. But yeah, anyway, if you, I guess it's hard to make such a referral. I haven't used anyone else, but they were so great. Like, I can't imagine anyone doing anything better. So, thanks. Take care.